Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Roger from OTR Gamer TV, and I've got some crazy good news for everyone that's looking forward to the Crew 2. You guys can buy houses and apartments in the Crew 2. Now this just makes the game a whole different level, guys. It's real, it's official news. Black Panther's made the video. There's an article made by a Eurogamer, and I'm going to put that in the link in the description as well. I'm going to show you screenshots of the article as well. So basically what they did is they as you guys can see, I'm in the Crew, the first original game right now. I've got my car right there. Now the apartments or the houses that you guys can buy, it's going to be similar to how GTA works. You buy an apartment, you know, they call them hubs, so multiple players can buy the same house, but obviously everyone will be in their own different houses, and that will allow you to basically go in your house in first person, right, and go to your garage where you guys can look at your cars in first person, up close and personal, similar to how Test Drive Unlimited 2 used to do it. Now if you guys don't know what that game is, it's basically a game that came out on PS2 way ahead of its time, guys, way ahead of its time, where you're able to buy your houses, buy cars, customize your houses and your characters. So you're able to customize your character similar to GTA and similar to like Sims and that, where you can change their face, hair and everything. Now the Crew, I don't know about the characters. I know you can change them up, but I don't think you can like tweak them as much as a GTA or Test Drive Unlimited, but there will be a few tweaks. So everyone's character will be different, you know, like different skins like in Fortnite. But going back to the houses, I don't think the houses are customizable yet, so everyone will have the same apartment, similar to how someone buys a shitty apartment in GTA. The interior will be the same in all the shitty apartments unless you buy the high-end ones. But what Ubisoft I think will do later on in the updates is actually allow you to change the interior, because that will just make them even more money, guys. Just imagine, like, it's a good business point of view for them as well. So allowing you to change the interior, the color, the decorations, the furniture, you know, and that requires money. And obviously making money in the Crew is easy if you know how to do it. So if you can see, wait, let me show you my money, bro. So there you go, you guys can see I got 5 million, 5.3 million, and my money goes up every single day in this game. Now I don't think they'll make it as easy in the Crew 2, but going back to that idea of houses in the Crew 2, this is all I want to focus on, guys, right now. Just imagine what we can do playing the Crew 2 now. Imagine driving around. So this is my house here. I'm inviting Omar and Trixie. I'm inviting my subscribers. I'm like, yo guys, come chill at my apartment. You know, I got a pool down there. I've got, you know, I got this. Come inside, see my house, see my garages. You know, I can invite them inside my garages. I don't know if you can invite other players to the garages yet, but it's a very, very, very good chance that they would include that, even if not in the beginning, later on in the updates, because the whole point of the Crew 2 is trying to create a community of races into one platform. This is what this game was about anyway, trying to get everybody in one platform to play and join each other. So the Crew 2 allowing people to buy houses is just crazy, guys. I'm going to show you some articles showing this so you guys can read it yourself, the full thing, but I'll show you little snapshots of it, and it's crazy. Like, all I'm saying is just like, wow, you know. Like, imagine this is my house in the Crew 2, you know, big ass house over there. I invite the boys, come over. And the best part is, guys, you can buy houses all over the Crew 2. It's not just one place. So right now, where are we? We are in, I think we're on top of Chicago right now. Yeah, so you'll be able to buy houses everywhere. Yeah, I'm talking about Miami, New York, LA, Vegas, everywhere. All in this map, there will be certain hubs. They call it hubs, guys. Basically, like sections where you're able to buy houses, right? So I'm in Chicago. I'm like, guys, let's go cruise to my house. Or Trexie or one of my subscribers will be like, guys, let's go cruise to my house, and I'll show you my cars. Now, this basically takes the game to a whole new level. Just imagine what they can do with it. They can make a whole social implement on the game where it's no longer just about racing, motorsports. It's got more. Like there's more elements to it now. You know, the customization of the cars, houses, characters is beyond everything you can imagine, guys. Like, it will be different. They can build upon it so much to make the game crazy good. One other thing I was reading for the article is, like, say for example you're staring out the window of your apartment, right, and then you're looking out the window, and let's say you can see this road right here. So let's say, let me find another house. So let's say I'm going back to the house right now. So say that's one of my subscribers' house on the left, right? They're standing looking outside the window, and I pull up in the car like this. I pull up like this inside. They can see me driving past while they're inside their house. Just that's insane, guys. Like that's basically what happens now in GTA. When you're looking at your apartment, if you can see the road, you can see that. If someone flies a Hydra into the window, you can see that. Like you can see them driving by, flying the plane by. And I think if you got a rear view of, because obviously there's boats in the game as well. If you got like a rear view, you can see if your house is next to the docks or next to the sea, you can see boats. You can see people racing in their boats. Now the only thing that I need to research more is can be in one lobby, right? So at the moment in this session or in this game, you can only have a maximum of 8. Right now, no one's in my session right now, so thank God, yeah. But you can only have a maximum of 8 people in a session, but only 4 people in the crew. Now we at OTR Gaming TV found a way to get all 8 into one, but still 8 people in a game that's this big is not fun. You know, you want at least in one little area at least 16 players, guys. Just 16 players is much more fun. You know, 16 players in one little session is much more fun. Imagine cruising to 16 people's houses and checking out their cars and houses, and it'll be crazy. It'll be on a different level. It'll just be too much, you know. So like right now I'm cruising to Omar's house on the right, you know. Not as good as ours, you know. I'm sorry, Omar, but you know, you gotta step up your game, man. Me and Trixie are living in mansions and Omar's living in this house over here. Come on, bro. You know. But yeah, like I'm gonna show you the article as well. I keep saying that the article's me below. Look at the text below in the articles. Let me read some stuff from the article if I can find it. But it's crazy. That's what I'm gonna say. Let me just find this article, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I found the article. There's 2 articles. I'm gonna include the Knobheads, which is Black Panther's, aka Theo's article, and then there's Eurogamer, which he linked as well. So it says among the Crew 2's quieter touches are its hub spaces. This is what I'm talking about by the apartments, guys. Yeah, so there's sprawling apartments and custom garages where you can wander around in first person. So you can walk around your apartment in first person, similar to Test Drive Unlimited 2, right? The only game to actually do that. And you can walk around in first person inside your garages. So no longer just me going here to mobile garage and putting out a car, which I still like. This feature's good. Like, I don't have to go to the garage consistently to get the car out. But if I want to see my car properly, I can go to the HQ and pull the car out. Or if I have all my cars lined up like in GTA, just walk around my cars and like, yeah, that's my car right there, you know. Yeah, so it says where you can wander around in first person, drooling over your shiny hot rods in your possession and fiddling with their innards. So I think customizing your cars inside your garages instead of going to like a tune-up shop. Actually no, I think it's similar to the HQ. So whatever you buy for this car, whatever I have for this Lambo, like rims and that, I can go back to the garage in the Crew 2 and change it up, similar to how I can do it in the HQ in this game. And it says there appears to be one of these hubs for each major city. So as I said, there's going to be a hub in each major city. So maybe not in every place. So major cities, so Miami, Vegas, LA, New York, maybe one in the Midwest. So maybe somewhere one or two. So let's say 1, 2, 3. Maybe one in the mid 4, 5. Maybe, I'm thinking about 6 hubs. So one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe one here. There has to be one here. So 8 hubs. About 8 hubs. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, so there appears to be one of these hubs for each major city. And rather brilliantly, they have a real-time presence in the world. So it says, gaze out across the New York coast as the sun rises and you might spot a few of your friends online. So as I said this earlier, guys, when you're looking out the window, if your friends are driving by or flying by or whizzing by on a boat, you can see it, you know. That's a nice feature. That makes the game a bit more realistic. Only problem I'm still thinking is if there's only 8 people in a session, it's dead. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Look, I'm playing this game on my own. There's nobody in my session. There's nobody here. Like, why am I here on my own? You know, where's everybody at? So let me go back to my session. There's one guy that just joined. Look at this. Now I don't know where he is. So literally one guy has just joined my session. I thought that was a nice house over there. But let me go back this way. Yeah, gaze out, New York. Yeah, it's the mark of a game that has learned to savor the spectacle of itself, even as it automatically translates that spectacle into points and parts. A game that has set aside time to relish its own liveliness. The Crew 2 is probably more of a reboot than a sequel. So what I think is, guys, the Crew was a way for them to compete with Forza, right? So you got cars, you got friends online, you got the biggest map I've ever seen in my life, in any game, in any car game, in any game period, right? And then what they did was they tested it out, featured it out, and then they asked the fans what they want. Developers looked at what they want, looked at past games. So customization wise, they looked at I'm hoping they're looking at Midnight Club, but I don't think you can go into vinyl details like that. Like, you can't put on custom decals in there, which is fine, you know, which is fine. That's calm with me. I'm not like, my car's got no decals on it because the decals in this game are pretty shit, right? But they tested it out, what's working and what's not. So once the crew was over, they found out success. They still made the money, and the crew 2 is going to be a whole, it's not going to be a sequel, it's going to be a whole different game, guys, a whole different level. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you think adding apartments and houses is just what you want. Now I can't wait to buy the game. I want to grind the game out, buy the cars, buy the apartments, invite my friends over, invite the subscribers over, do a car meet, do a cruise to each other's apartments, and it'll be crazy. I can't wait for this. But I'll link you the articles, both articles, in the description below. It's crazy. That's what I'm gonna say, guys. Crew 2, houses. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, if you enjoy this video, make sure you let people know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you want to join us in the Crew 2 for more info on that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.